Oh yeah. Ekabo Baoni, bienvenue. Oh, the headers have started. It is the blog. Do not adjust your TV screen. My name is Destiny, a.k.a. I'm a kiss underneath all of this gele. You know, we had to represent. We couldn't allow Banke and Adewa, Banke double, Adesuwa, Susu outdo us. We're doing our own right here on the blog, and I don't do it alone. Oh no, you guys need to see what fresh looks like. Damn!
Actually, democracy. Yes, actually, thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Destiny,
Mustafa,
you are looking, take away.
Thank you, yes, thank you.
I will make sure my ADC gets to you.
Your what?
My ADC, we send you
What's
the
ADC?
box of money I promised you that time.
You don't have it here now?
No. I sent him to go and do some other things. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you are shocked. You are wondering that this is Otumba 101, a.k.a. Babato Fresh. Representing for all of you who have been getting married without letting us know. Today, we are preparing ourselves. We will get married and we will let you know. You have no choice. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not alone. You know how it is on the show today. I'm feeling very big.
You are feeling
like
God, may you feel big in your pockets.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus, you will not shine and be empty inside.
Amen.
Like most of the guys walking on these streets. Be careful. And then what? Your inside will be like your outside.
Damn.
Not just the outside. It will reflect the inside.
Damn.
And it will reflect on your core anchor. Me. Amaka, in the name of Jesus.
I'll give you the money.
Before. But we got another swag in the building, from the traditional swag to this one, now overseas type of swag. It's still blinging. We have a Dewa here, but when you see this kind one, you know that he has cash. Unlike
so
wait.
With what you said now, I feel a bit offended.
A bit?
You say when you see this one, you know that he has cash. But they saw me with big Babaga and you didn't say I have cash.
But no cash, because if I just collect this person's watch alone, just wristwatch, I'm okay. Guys, it is none other than N6 in the building.
You know that this guy is very expensive.
He's high C. Have you seen the high
goodness.
on the wrist, on the earrings, on the neck?
All these things wallpaper.
Stories for the gods. Welcome to the blog.
Oh, I appreciate it. I was laughing my head off the intro between Otumba and Dewo.
Yes.
Democracy.
Who am I then? I'm Mama Amechi.
Mama Amechi?
Yes.
I thought it was...
She's Lolo or something.
Am I Lolo? Lolo one.
Lolo one.
Of Anambra State. We town, no.
Destiny, which means if you are the Lolo, Casey has been the governor of your
state.
Never.
This Lolo can never be
it's not Casey.
A second, a third wife. Never, ever. And...
Which case are you talking about?
Limpopo now. He's running from...
He's from your place now. See Namdi here. Namdi's from Anambra State. Thank God.
You see, you guys have a new humanitarian candidate. It's a Limpopo.
Anambra will be very Limpopo. We don't want that at all. But welcome to the blog, guys. It is the place where you get to... take up some vitamins on all the latest gossip online, and when the celebrities misbehave, we are here to dish it out. We keep it real, and I cannot wait. N6 is in the building. Go on to Twitter, spam his Twitter account, and
I'm sure you guys already know what we're up to. This one that N6 is in the building. You know that. Fire.
Set up.
Fire.
Just keep on it real. Is it like, how long is too long to be engaged? Yeah.
2 years.
Bam.
I think after 2 years.
Why do you think people stay engaged for a long time? Like we have, some of the guys are saying that 2 years is too long. Let us know on Twitter. Let's start a Twitter war.
Let's know, yes.
Guys versus girls. How long do the guys say is too long to be engaged? And ladies, how long is too long to be engaged? And Andy said 2 years. Someone in the control room said that's too long.
No, 2 years. 2 years is the longest. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I'm hoping if I've been with a girl by 2 years, I should be able to know in 6 months that I want to get married. So the engagement for me I would be a 9 month. 6 to 9 month kind of person. I feel before you engage the shorty, you should have already made up your mind mentally what you want from her.
True.
All right. So if I'm dating a girl for 2 years, by the 18th month, I know I want to marry this shorty.
What if you don't want to marry?
Why did I get engaged to her in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Engagement is that, hey, I want to get married to you. I see you in a different light. So if not, we could have still been boyfriending and girlfriending it till whenever. We could even have kids and do this what they call cohabitation. We could do all of that. Do you understand me? But if I say I'm engaging you, that's literally giving you a ring promising I plan to spend the rest of my life with you in holy matrimony.
Holy matrimony.
Not in engagement.
What if she's the one holding things back? Because I remember when they got engaged, I was a big Jennifer Hudson fan. So
when her family got murdered or something?
Yes, they've been through a lot, 9 years. Like, he was there for her during the time that her family was murdered. Her family were murdered by her brother-in-law. So her younger sister's husband went into the house and shot the son, shot the mother. It was crazy. And it was really, really bad. So this is 9 years of some intense things, but allegedly she's the one that was holding it down.
After 2 years, I'd have backed out.
You would have backed out, because that's what I want to know. What I heard then was that they didn't come to an agreement for a prenup.
Yeah.
She wanted a prenup, being a multi-millionaire.
That's where the problem is.
He's a wrestler. He probably makes a couple of thousands.
What do you mean by that?
He didn't want a prenup and she wanted a prenup, and because they couldn't come to an agreement, they just stayed like that.
I just feel that at points like that, when you have come not to be able to agree to anything regarding that, then just let yourself go. Yeah. Because the truth is, you are not going to agree.
But then you have a son.
Yeah, the son doesn't mean if you are apart doesn't mean the son would have a problem. You take care of your son.
So how do you disengage without? This is a very good question. How do you disengage without breaking up? Is it possible? Because look at Eva and Caesar, for instance. Yeah. They had that whole fiasco happening. He proposed to her. A year later, nothing is happening. 2 years later, nothing is happening. And now they're not together. Do you think it's possible to break up from an engagement and still be boyfriend and girlfriend?
No, it's not, actually, Charlie.
No.
How do you break up from an engagement and still be... You're going backward.
You're going backwards,
really?
yeah.
You're going backwards.
Because, like, if you want to look at it like a stairwell, and we started dating, infatuation, love, dates, that, and then to crown it with marriage, share finances together, share kids together, share one house together, and then we get to this step, and then something at this step no agree. We now say, hey, let's go back to boyfriend and girlfriend that will now try to engage again later, or what is going on?
What is the idea?
What will be done, or what are we going back to come back and do it a year later that we can't do it now?
Maybe both of your schedules are busy. Maybe she still feels unsure about some things. You know what I find ironic? Someone tweeted something at me recently, and it got me thinking something about, I don't know, but the tweet made it sound like I was excited to be married. And I'm like, you guys don't have a clue. Sometimes the females get cold feet. True. Sometimes females are scared of commitment. So it's not every girl that's waiting for that ban.
But the thing is...
But when it comes, you might be scared to walk down the aisle.
There are some men, female get cold feet. Men, they don't even put the feet down. It's to just be free, run around. We're happy not married, actually. Men just like to
be free.
Increase the word. Let's make it happen.
Well, since we're talking about men, N6, we have you in the building.
N6 is here. He's not going to go without
what blew my mind. You know, she cheated on him with Mali music.
Apparently.
With a gospel artist.
Yes. And you know, it's the whole. Did you guys watch Empire?
No.
She was the gospel singer that helps Lucas's first son together. So it's ironic that in real life, allegedly, I didn't want to say it because I didn't know how true it was. Allegedly, she's been cheating with a gospel
with Mali music.
All right, let me just read this tweet so that we can jump into the next level. Yeah. At Otumba Toby, Musie, yes, both of us are together. Jesus Christ of Cool FM, I bow for you guys for bringing this night radio beast
My
till
God.
daylight.
Oh
Good to
my
see
God.
N6, man. My favorite OAP.
Oh, shit.
Actually, you see your title. They brought it from radio.
It's a night
Beast.
I
Night
love
radio
it.
beast.
No one sees him during the
Alright.
day. So N6, tell us a
For
bit
those of you who don't know,
about
this is
yourself
N6, so-
real quick. This is N6 in the building. People know him as an OAP, know him as a radio presenter. But what they don't know is that he's actually really, really intelligent academically. Very, very intelligent. And I respect his interview style.
Yes.
However, he's also a rapper.
Yes.
Yes,
And he
ma'am.
can
Yes,
eat these people too for a living.
No, but
I was hacked.
Oh, well, you were hacked.
you were hacked. You were hacked. How do you feel when someone actually puts down your art? And it's not just this whole thing about MI. For me personally, it's like everyone is trying.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So to have someone who is supposedly at a more mature level, a higher level than you, now come look at you and look, say, this your design is rubbish. It's like Maya Tafa looking at this now and say, this Agbada is rubbish.
Yeah.
How do you personally take that as an artist?
To be honest, there are different ways to handle it. If it comes from a place of being put down, or he comes from a superiority complex, and the person doesn't know how hard you're working at being as big as they are in the future, you can take such and just be like, you will, one day I'll be as big as you. Fine. But if they come down from their pedestal to fight you, it's one thing to say, this guy, you know, Sabi Joe. It's another thing to come and say, you know, Sabi, you go and tell people, this guy knows Sabi, this guy knows Sabi. All of you, make I tell you, this guy knows Sabi.
Something personal.
That's personal. At that point, I don't even care how good my art is or how good it's not, I'm going to fight you.
Yeah.
All right? So that's how life works. Now, a lot of things can be used to motivate you. I've had hate motivate me before. I've had haters motivate me before, only on an angle of, I'm going to achieve this so I can come back and tell that person, or that person be able to read me in the news one day. I had a guy who told me that I would never make it in radio.
I remember when I first started radio, N6 did tell me that.
Someone told me that I would never make it in radio. And
You had death threats when you were on the air for the first few weeks.
So I had so many people. I had many people tell me, you never did. So at the end of the day, even that pedestal they were in the entertainment industry, they're not even there anymore. I've even surpassed the radio thing, and I'm doing so many other things that they never even got to do in their time. So on one side, the guy at the top has to be careful how hard you admonish the guy at the bottom, and then the guy at the bottom has to be able to differentiate between hate that you should react to, you know, physically, and then hate that should motivate you. So that's how.
Looking at the case now brought before us, and it is MI against.
Oh my
N6.
goodness!
You understand?
I thought we were going to discuss like natives and Bankians.
No. Bankians also.
I'm still trying to see where Otumba is landing.
Otumba has to make this very clear.
Otumba.
You know when Wizkid and when Olamide and Don Jazzy were fighting, Dangote had to settle the matter.
Damn.
You know, and
So what are you suggesting?
now as Otumba is here, MI N6 is here. I want you people to meet me in my condo. Let me settle this matter once and for all.
Where's your condo in Makoko?
My condo is after
Akoko.
Ikorodu,
Mushi.
close to Igodo, Ikorodu side.
I don't know.
That kind of place I will go to peace talk. Now I'm for you.
But what would you say to your fans, like, lastly, for anybody who is up and coming, who feels oppressed, or who feel like their own talent is not good enough, and they have the likes of MI.
I also want him to say something
come out
to
public.
MI.
Yeah, of course.
Tell MI what exactly you feel inside.
I think I told him enough.
I listened, my brother. It was so much.
I'd love for you to conclude, honestly, a message to your fans.
Now, yes.
And then in conclusion, really, because MI, I respect him a lot, to be honest. Do you understand?
I still do. I don't hate him. Try and get that. But
feel free to speak to him.
Okay, let me start one. I'll speak to people out there who, if you feel downtrodden, if you feel like your luck hasn't blossomed yet, I want to tell you that feeling would never stop. Sorry, you know, I meant to encourage you and tell you, but I'm not that kind of celebrity. Yes. I'll tell you the honest truth. It never stops. I remember when everything I had now was everything I prayed for. And I always told myself that when I get to where I am now, I would stop. I got to where I am now and realized, what the hell are you on about?
Real niggas pray.
You know, what are you on about? I remember growing up and before I got a record deal, all I was praying to God was, I pray to be in a situation where I can shoot my own music videos and promote my own songs.
And you do that.
And I do it already, and I never got signed to do it. Yeah. So I remember when I wanted to live away from my parents. The selfish part, I wanted to live on the island, but away from my parents. I live away from my parents now. So I've achieved all these things, and I found out that now it's not to live away from my parents, now it's to buy a house for myself and buy a house for my parents. It
so
never
there'll
stops.
always be something.
Yes.
So final words to...
Yeah. So don't
message
drive,
to MI. Message to MI. are you listening? Oh yeah, N6.
Otumba, are you trying to... Are you trying to...
No, I'm bringing you back together. Message to MI, please.
We do. We want love and peace in the industry.
If you're going to force me to do a message...
Yeah, just because we... You
just
know,
a line or two.
You know... To be honest, you crossed that line. I don't know how we're gonna come back from this. I don't know. I don't see Otedola or Dangote calling me to. I don't know how.
But would you like to?
No. To be honest.
Was there ever a personal beef between the both of you?
Never was.
Never was.
But sadly, I'm one of those kind of people where I'm so slow to anger, and I was so pushed for about 2-3 weeks to a month. Like I don't even know how to come back from it. Well, it has to burn out. You know what I'm saying? It has to burn out.
Prayers can do wonders. You guys won't be surprised if we see a selfie between N6 and MI.
I mean, we see the selfie because Otumba will be at the middle.
It will never happen.
N6 on my left.
Never say never,
N6.
Never send it. People make mistakes.
Democracy.
Please hashtag
democracy.
Selfie N6 and MI.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.